Welcome to season 3 of the BBL Show, of the new and improved BBL Show. I'm your co-host, Drew Lasker, along with Jay Marriott. And in the off season, we had to beef up the roster. Go get a couple of heavy hitters, starting with Sky Sports NBA analyst Mo Moonsey. And then, of course, my guy, Sheffield Sharks legend in Sky Sports and BBL analyst Mike Tuck. And of course, we had to bring along the fabulous in London Lions star and FIBA commentator and presenter, Azania Stewart. And then what's a show without the voice of British basketball as we bring on sports announcer Tahir Hajat. But last but not least, we had to bring the lovely GB International and FIBA and Sky Sports presenter, Siobhan. Siobhan, welcome to the team.
Oh, thank you. Hey guys, thanks for having me. Thanks for finding me a spot on the dream team, it sounds like.
Yeah, well, I mean, we had to. We had to go get the best of the best. But my only question is when I dribble and kick it to the corner, are you going to knock it down?
Eyes closed. Eyes closed.
That's what I'm talking about. But we know hoopers, we all about our drip, and you came dressed to impress. I see. We didn't even talk about that. Look at the drip. Look at the drip. I see you.
Gotta kill on and off the court.
That's got to be done. What's your thoughts on the set? I mean, look at this ambiance.
I know, posh, isn't it?
Very much so.
Better than our kitchen table and Zoom.
Yeah, that was 2 years of that. I like this a lot better. But let's get into what we have a jam-packed show, starting off with some WBBL chat, and then we have London Lions star Josh Sharma in the house. And October is recognized for Black History Month here in the UK. So we got an opportunity to catch up with David Sonowo of Inside Success. And last but not least, we got a special guest in the house. We got content creator Michael Mac Griffiths. So should we get a little bit comfortable, sit down on these lovely, expensive seats?
Yeah.
Well, Siobhan, we're episode 1 here live from the Copper Box, home of the London Lions men's and women's team. And you being a former WBBL star, it's only right we kick things off with a little WBBL chat. So let's get right into it. So the London Lions women have gone 524 days without a loss. And to put that in perspective, the last time they dropped the L domestically was April 24th, 2021. I think I might have still been hooping then, but it's early days. Have you seen anything from them so far that make you think they're going to take their foot off the gas?
Take their foot off the gas? No. For me, they've gone the opposite. They're going bigger, better. We've got WNBA players in the team with Kiki, Herbert Harrigan. Yeah, we've got, there's some European players coming in that have a lot of experience, a lot of years under their belt, and still you've got rising stars like Holly, and she 30 plus points against.
She's taking things to another level for
yeah,
sure.
Yeah, she is against Polkovich. So, yeah, I don't see them taking their foot off the gas, and honestly.
Woo, that's on camera, right? But like I mentioned,
I'm happy to say it
okay,
out loud.
I didn't say that. So if you comment somebody on the socials, that's your girl right there. But obviously it's early in the WBBL season. We're just flowing into round 3. Is there anybody that you've seen that give you a little bit of confidence that maybe they can put a chink in the London Lions armor?
I think it's been a good summer for the WBBL. There's been a lot of investment. So Caledonia Gladiators, that's a really exciting outfit.
Yeah.
Really excited to see how they grow. They brought back Chantel Handy, GB legend, 134 caps.
Yeah.
She's okay. So, they're really starting to invest too. Seven Oaks have some players back. Janice Monacana's come out of retirement, so she's back now.
I saw that.
Renee, she had a really good first game here, actually, against London. So Seven Oaks are always going to be an outfit to beat. Maybe they could push London, maybe Caledonia. We'll see. But a lot of investment over the summer. It's going to be an exciting year.
Well, we talked about it at the top. We showed off our shoes, and we know that hoopers not only have a passion for looking good on the court, but we like our drip off the court as well. So I'm going to put you on the spot when it comes to the ladies' game.
Yeah.
Who stands the tallest when it comes to the drip?
I have to say, one of our co-hosts, Azania Stewart, you fly, girl.
That's why
she
I said fabulous at the top.
Yeah, she is. And she just wears everything with confidence. I feel like she could wear a bin bag and it would look good because she'd just be like working.
And her confidence, every social media post, it seems like her confidence just goes higher and higher and higher.
So I like her drip. One of the actually younger British players on Nottingham Wildcats, Bray Ashton, she's always looking fire too. So she's looking good. She's got really nice like tats as well, leg sleeves. So she's got the fashion like on the skin, on top of the skin. She looks good. And then the other one, I feel like I always pick her out, and everyone knows she's my favorite anyway, so it's okay. But Holly Winterburn, I like her style. It's she always looks good, and I think like if I was going to choose stuff to wear, I would choose her wardrobe.
Yeah, well, I mean, not only is she's amazing off the court, but on the court, she's a baller too. She's taking things to another level.
Yeah, big baller. I'm excited to see what she's going to do this year.
Yeah, well, I'm excited to follow the ladies' games, and make sure you guys tune into it as well. Every game is on the BBL YouTube channel, so make sure you guys stay in and see if there's anybody out there that can take the London Lions off the throne.
We are really excited here on the BBL show to introduce our first guest, Stanford alumni, so smart guy, and London Lions star, Josh Sharma. Welcome to the show, Josh.
Glad to be here, guys.
Welcome, my man.
Hi.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you guys.
Well, there's been a lot of talk on social media this week.
Indeed.
I've seen a lot popping off between Leicester and yourselves, but today you got the better of Leicester. Talk about the game. How do you feel about it today?
Yeah, so obviously we got off to a hot start. I think it was like 8-2 run, so obviously we're feeling good. And then, I mean, I don't think we could ever break through the 14-point lead. Every time we seem to get to that number, we seem to, let them score, let them get a couple easy baskets, but we were able to stay between that 14, 9-point kind of lead the whole game. So, just obviously feels good. Beating the reigning champs, coming especially on the home court, so.
Yeah, for sure. They've been the team to beat for a while now, so.
Yeah.
For quite a while, but one thing that you didn't mention was the play of the game. I was there on comms, and I didn't even see you in the play, and you came out of nowhere and just jackhammered that thing. Just walk us through that play.
It's funny, it's like I think right before that play happened, I talked to Luke, and I was like, we were talking about him throwing a lob to me, and I was like, just throw it up, I'll get it for you, I promise.
And you did, because that was not in your cylinder at all. You was like.
So beautiful pass. Was able to finish it, so yeah, it's a great play.
It must be nice to be 7 feet and athletic as well. But
we'll never know. We'll
never know. But it's early days in the BBL schedule, so obviously you kick things off with Leicester Riders tonight. A week ago you played down in Sheffield. Is there any players that kind of stood out to you?
I mean it's been a tough competition so far. Obviously, neither game so far has been a blowout. It's been we've been fighting with each team so far, but forgetting the names right now at the top of my head, but there's a lot of really good talent in the BBL, so.
All that means is that the London Lions are focused on the London Lions at this point. And speaking of the team, you guys haven't been together long because half your team played at Eurobasket, so just talk to us a little bit about how you guys have been able to gel so quickly.
Yeah, so it's funny. I think our first preseason trip, we had like 6-7 guys, and we brought up a few young guys with us to France against some of the top teams out there. But yeah, I mean, it's just like been a couple weeks so far, I think, with the whole team, and just as our coach Ryan likes to say, we gotta get good quickly. So that's what we've been trying to do every day in practice out here, just getting used to each other.
Yeah, and I feel like get good quickly is the thing you got to do because you got European schedule too. Your schedule must be insane. So it's domestic league, it's European league. Talk us through like a day in the life. What does a week look like for you?
So far, I mean, European competition hasn't kicked off yet. I think our first game's October 4th, I believe, in
October.
In Israel.
But you guys have traveled for preseason. You guys were just in Spain last week.
Yeah, so I mean, it's just a lot of travel so far, I guess. Yeah, we played Sheffield and then flew to Spain the next day. So just trying to get used to that back-to-back games. A lot of travel, a lot of time in the air, on the roads. But yeah, I mean, I think a lot of guys are used to it, playing international competition in the years prior. So it's nothing new for most of us.
And something you're used to as well.
Yeah. I haven't been at the Euro Cup level yet, but I've played internationally so far all my years, so a little bit.
Well, it must be nice. I mean, we saw how hard it was pouring here in rain here today in London, and you get to jet off to beautiful Spain. So
Yeah.
lucky for some. But obviously, the thing that's been talked about the most with the London Lions is the talent that you guys have. And also, you guys got some big personalities as well. So I'm going to put you on the spot. Who is the biggest diva on the London Lions?
Biggest diva? Ooh, tough question. I'm going to have to go with one of the young guys, Bradley. He's that.
Caboza?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know how it is with those younger generations.
Yeah.
But I'll go with him. I'll stick with him.
And big diva, often best dressed. Who's the best dressed, do you reckon?
Best dressed. I think I'll have to give that to Sam Decker. He's always looking sharp. So.
Yeah, well, he spent a little time in Houston, and I'm from Houston myself, so, Houston, we like...
Oh, you like to think you fresh?
I mean, I would like to say, you know what I'm saying? But, speaking of fashion, we're in the mecca of fashion here in London. Just talk to us a little bit. How's life for you in London? You're from Massachusetts. You went to school in California. What's it been like here?
Oh, it's been great so far. I mean, I flew out here with my little dog, living in Stratford East Village. So she's got a ton of friends out here. But yeah, no, I've been loving it so far, every minute.
She, as in the dogs, has a lot of friends?
Yeah, she the dog. She's got a ton of friends out here.
So do you dress her up in drip as well?
No, I haven't gone that far. She's still my first year with her, but we'll get there. We'll get there.
You're gonna have to get like a little London Lions jersey.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I feel like you should
I need to do that.
Yeah, merchandise.
I need to do that. Maybe like a baby size or something.
Well, here in the UK, October is known for Black History Month, and on the BBL Show, we are committed to social responsibility. So our producer, Johnny, got an opportunity to sit down with David Sonowo, co-founder of Inside Success, as they are committed to the young people of different ethnicities. Take a look.
Hi, my name is David. I'm one of the founders of Inside Success magazine. Inside Success is CIC, and what we do is we support 16 to 24-year-olds get back into jobs, training, and education. How we do that is we create this amazing digital magazine or interactive magazine that's sold to the general members of the public, similar to The Big Issue, but we work with 16 to 24-year-olds and young people that are finding it difficult to get jobs and stuff. They come to us, they sell that, but they also have to do workshops and projects and programs. By doing events and production, I realized there wasn't representation, and one of the things I wanted to do is, I didn't want to complain about representation. I thought, okay, let's create representation ourselves by having our own publications. But at first we didn't have no mentors, but we had kind of Americans to look at, like the Russell Simmons, Cash Money. It was like literally they had that mindset of just go out and sell it yourselves, build it yourselves, stop waiting. And we kind of took that same US type hustle and kind of formulated in the UK, and it kind of works because like young people come out of jail and they work with us, and it kind of shows them transmissional skills. Instead of going into negative, come and sell magazines. That's a lot safer. You can use those hustling skills that you have, but we also try to professionalize you and refine you and focus you in the right direction. It was just noticing young people in our community were disadvantaged. They weren't trained, they didn't have an opportunity, never had no money to actually get to the workshops, or money while they were on the workshop, something to eat. We needed to do something that allowed them to have some sort of, at least, expenses in their pockets to be able to get some food, get to travel to the workshops and actually partake in a workshop, which gave them a clearer mind and actually trying to achieve.
My name's Abdi Fatah Ali. I've been in the organisation for roughly 4 to 5 years. I have progressed to one of the more senior management at Inside Success. I landed myself in jail and out of work, coming in, not taking it serious. I always wanted to achieve more. Then when I finally came out of jail, where I realised that all the childish stuff I was doing needs to get put away due to my age and the level I want to be in. But then I was walking past and I saw what they were doing. I thought I could do that. The journey through Inside Success, I would say it has changed and helped a lot for me personally. I came into the organisation as a shy person, but since joining Inside Success, I think I found myself, my little aura, I got confident. My mentor is David.
Black role models are very important for people in the community. And I'm talking for black, white, Asian. It's about seeing different individuals that can achieve. You just have a better society if people are inspired. I think that's the most important thing you can do, inspire people.
I came from a family where it's just me and my mom, so I never had an older brother, an uncle, or father figure. It was always my way or no way. But then since coming to Inside Success, I managed to learn aspect of how to grow and how to improve. Inside Success for me is like, how can I describe it? It's a family unit for me. I came to Inside Success, they made me feel like a family. I got married, I had a child, and then moved out of my mom's house. And it's a blessing also with helping the young kids out as well, as much as I can.
Black history is very important. To me, I don't kind of do a month, Black history is every day type of thing. It's about knowing where you come from and knowing that you can achieve. So this is why representation in media is so important to us as well. So it's like, if you can see it, you can achieve it. So Black History Month is about legacy to me. It's about inspiration. It's about knowing who I am. It's about understanding where I can be or what I can do or what contributions I can have in this society, in this community. So that's how important it is to us in Inside Success, myself personally being Black. So we know sports is full of diversity when it comes to the bottom half. But when it comes to management, people that make decisions, it needs more diversity, because if the diversity is more up, then they can deal with more issues that maybe other people from different communities might not understand. This is our magazine. We've got the new front cover, which has got feature Axel Blake, Britain's Got Talent. First UK Black urban comedian that's ever won Britain's Got Talent. So guys, support what we're trying to do, support what we're trying to achieve, and thank you.
So David out here doing some really great work for our youth. We've got a little, I'm gonna take this home and have a good read.
I'm gonna grab me one as well. Yeah. Great job, David. We love the work that you're doing.
Josh, if you want one, you can take one home too. So like you said, Josh, October is the month in the UK that we celebrate Black History Month. I think it's important that we celebrate Black History Month and that we amplify the stories of the Black community, the success stories. But for me, I think it's really important that we do use this month, but at the same time, it's about amplifying that so that it becomes normal to talk about in daily life, at home, in daily conversations. Why do you think it's important that we celebrate Black History Month?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with everything you've said, and coming from the US, there's a lot of inequalities, obviously, historically and still modern and happening right now. There's still a lot of things that need to change.
A lot to work on still.
Yeah.
Same here.
Yeah, I agree. And Siobhan, I want to pivot to you because many people might not know, but you're engaged to Aaron, who is Black, so you're in an interracial relationship. Mm-hmm. So just educate us on the challenges of that relationship or just your experience.
Yeah, I think like everybody's experience is different. For us, it's been an experience of growth and learning. And I think, for me as well. And for him as a male, understanding my life as a female, for me as a white person, understanding his experience of life as a Black person, it's just been an experience of growth. And I think one of the things that we talk about a lot in our relationship is respect and ego. And having open conversations, like don't be afraid to have open conversations, receive them gracefully. I think when you're in a relationship, it's easier to do that than, maybe when you put on the spot elsewhere. When you're wrong, not having that ego and just accepting why. I think the thing is as well is that as much as we try and understand each other's viewpoints and as much as we try and understand each other's experiences, it's okay to know that you don't fully understand, but that you're trying to understand every day, like what his experience is or what my experience is. And I think that's the most important thing, is that I may never be able to like fully understand it, but I try every single day to understand what a day in his shoes is, and him likewise for me.
Wow, that's a beautiful perspective, and we really appreciate you sharing that. Well, let's move the show along to our last and final special guest. And if you are a basketball savant, you might have seen this guy under 18s performing for England, or if you're in reality TV, you might have seen him on Love Island. So let's welcome TV presenter and content creator, Michael Matt Griffiths.
Yeah, what's up, man? All right?
Nice to meet you.
What's up, man?
What's going on? You good?
Welcome, man.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah. First of all, welcome to the BBL Show. We appreciate you blessing our set.
Thank you for having me.
But I mean, you just came out here with the drip and you done outdone us, making us all look bad, man.
Honestly.
Joe, this is just an everyday fit.
Okay.
Something I found in the back of my wardrobe.
I mean, you got the 50 Cent bulletproof jacket right there. I see you working.
You know, gotta stay prepared.
Yeah.
Always ready.
For sure. Well, obviously, you got an opportunity to watch Josh and his London Lions take down the champions, Leicester Riders. What's your thoughts on the game?
Do you know what, the game, I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. Like, the way you started the game was amazing. And then the putback, I was like, whoa. I jumped up. I was like, no. And like, I knew that little alley-oop was coming. I could see it coming. So I was like, nah. I hit me barber. I was like, listen, watch, this is coming now. Something's happening. And then that putback, I was like, no. This is too cold. Yeah. But the game, unbelievable. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
And you've played before, right?
Yes. I used to play years ago, and then I actually did play a charity game a couple of weeks back, but I didn't know Devin Van Oostrum played. I used to play against him back in the day.
Well, we were wondering, actually, that's one of the things we were talking about. Is there anybody that we would know, our viewers might know, who you did play with?
Well, Jack Hudson still plays.
He played for Manchester Giants last year.
Devin Van Oostrum. Well, I was playing with Orlan the other day in that charity
Juice
game.
Man.
Yeah,
That's my guy, OJ. We won a championship together.
Well, yeah, so
time for Juice.
Yeah, I've played with a few of them, so it's weird kind of coming back and not playing, but it lights that fire in my belly, like I want to lace them up again.
Yeah, you want to get out there. How many points do you reckon you could have scored tonight?
Ooh, I mean, let me work on my cardio first, and then I'll attack the basket and I'll get a few buckets.
I mean, you sure? Because, I mean, Josh is 7 feet, and it seemed like everybody on your team is 6'10" or higher. But you do got the body, so maybe you can post them up and get your bucket down low.
Yeah, I mean, I might be able to back them down a little bit, hold them off, but
kick it out.
It's just about getting it up and over there. I have to give a few pump fakes before I go.
That's the challenge. Well, let's focus more on you. So obviously it was touched on, you play for England under 18s, but what are you up to now?
So right now I've got my own fitness academy where I basically help people improve their lives through health and fitness and their mentality. So improving people's health overall will automatically improve their lifestyle. So my goal is to make the world a better place using fitness as a tool. And aside from that, I do present for the NFL.
Okay.
Present for the NFL, and then I'm doing boxing presenting as well, and obviously enjoying the basketball side of things. Like, I like sports.
I was about to say, anything else?
Mainly American sports, so basketball was my first love.
Right.
And the love I've got for it deep down in me is just like, it can never be touched. It will always sit there at the bottom of your heart and just always creep back out.
So you're a London Lion fan after tonight?
Do you know what? Yeah, I am. I'm a London Lion fan after tonight. And even though I know a few players that play at Manchester and Cheshire, like, this is where I'm at. So, and plus Obi plays, like, Obi plays, and so does Devin Van Oostrum. So, I mean, even though we had a little clash when we played against each other, it's still all love.
I had a little look on socials too. I knew that I was going to be interviewing you, and I was thinking, okay, let me see what he's doing. I watched Love Island, so I knew what was happening there. But I see that recently you just won the overall physique champion at PCA London.
Yeah, so...
Talk us about that. Must be so much sacrifice. And
so, I've competed before, but it was 4 years ago. And it was kind of something that I set myself a target of, just, can I get back on stage and this time place in a better position? Because when I competed last time, I placed second in my first show and then third in my next. So I was like, right, I'm going to dedicate the time to building and then a proper amount of time to cut. So for this show, I did a cut for 17 weeks where no cheats, no alcohol, none of that.
Wow.
And
what does what does that look like when you say cut?
So my average calories are around 3,500 a day, up to around 3,800. My cut in my last few weeks got me down to 1,850.
Whoa.
I was drained.
Hungry,
tired. But when I feel like that, stop speaking. So I'm just like...
You get hangry.
I used to get hangry. I've now learned to deal with it better because I'm doing me prep over a longer period of time. So me putting myself through it allows me to help other people with their diets.
Yeah.
So me becoming more educated about my body and the mentality that I go through when I diet will help me help other people understand when they're getting hungry, because they will never be as low as I went.
Yeah.
In retrospect, they will never be as low as I went for their body type.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to step on stage. But when you start to get hungry, when you're dieting, people tend to cheat on the diet and they binge. The way I implement it with my clients is I will spread their food out, so whenever they start to feel hungry, it's time to eat again anyway.
Yeah.
So even though now I'm still on a diet, I'm eating 8 times a day, but my meals are just spaced out, small, little, nothing. But when you start feeling hungry, it's like, oh yeah, it's time to eat. And dedicating that much time and sacrifice, like no alcohol, no nights out, like no meals with your friends.
On the sacrifice list,
Yeah. Well, no meals with your friends.
Yeah.
Can't have family dinner.
Sociable time.
It's like none of the social stuff that you do with your friends and family. Can't do none of that because you've got all your food weighed, cooked. Like last, 2 nights ago, I was up till 1:30 cooking.
Yeah.
And then woke up at 5 a.m. to do cardio.
Oh, man.
Sacrifice.
I mean, you had me, but everybody on the BBL show knows that I like me a little bit of red wine, and I'm from Texas. And Josh, you know, we like our red meat. I love me some steak, man, so I don't know if I can get down with your plan, man.
You can have some steak. I mean,
I can eat steak 8 times a day.
You can eat, I mean,
8
depending
times
on
a day?
depending on the quantity, you might get like...
You can have like a bite of it 8 times a day.
8 times a day. I mean, you're still eating steak 8 times a day.
Yeah, that's true. Well, Josh, I want to pivot to you because obviously it's a different industry, but is there anything from what he said that you can relate to the sacrifices you got to make to get to this level of a professional basketball player?
Yeah, I mean, nothing quite to that extent while cutting, but there's definitely like growing up, there's definitely times where you have to say no to friends, especially like got a game the next day, something like that. Go watch what you eat healthy. Yeah, don't drink too much. Yeah. Maybe not cut it out all the way. We can enjoy a glass of red wine here and there. But there's definitely, especially growing up, there's definitely a lot of sacrifice to get to, especially if you want to be at the highest level.
Yeah, well, obviously you should have one tonight after that performance. But on another note, I think both of you guys deserve a bottle because, Mac, it's your birthday on Sunday. Josh, it was your birthday on Wednesday. Yes. So from everybody on the BBL show,
almost birthday.
Happy birthday, fellas.
Drew was in charge of presents. I do have to let you know that I'm throwing you out. I'm throwing you under the bus.
Oh my gosh, this wasn't supposed to be.
Listen.
Okay.
Oh wow, you gonna do me like that?
Yeah. So I think I can sing for you guys though.
I don't know about
I don't think we need that.
Oh.
I do better with physical gifts, actually.
Okay.
So
I will take the song. I will take the song.
Well, I was gonna bring you guys a cake, but it looked like that would have been a terrible gift for you anyway. But Josh, you're in Newcastle next week, so I got you, baby.
Yeah.
I'll take it after the 15th.
Okay.
Put it in your freezer.
Trust me, I've got boxes and boxes of biscuits and chocolates in the house that are saved for after the 15th.
Is that when your show is?
Show's on the 15th.
Okay.
The second it's done.
We'll be around to your house.
Oh
Cookies.
no, those chocolates and that are mine.
Oh, no sharing?
You got some red wine. I'm there.
I've not had any chocolate for 20 weeks. So
Jeez.
Wow.
it's a long time.
I think I've never done that.
a lot. That's
sacrifice, man.
Serious self-control
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, seriously. Well, guys, this has been fun. We appreciate you guys coming and blessing us at the first BBL show, as we've been a podcast for the last 2 years. But Matt, where can people find you on the socials?
So you can find me on Instagram and TikTok at Mac_Griffiths_, or you can find me on YouTube by searching my name, Michael Griffiths, and then you can also find my fitness profile under Hustlers1, all words. So yeah, that's where you can find me.
And also you can find him with his fold-up treadmill, which I'm gonna get that.
I want one of those.
I saw that and I was like, I've never seen that before. So that's gonna motivate me to start running again. So
It's really handy.
I'm gonna support you, man.
I really get me use out of it. Twice a day I'm on that.
Yeah. Well, Josh, where can people find you?
So I think all my social medias are like Josh Sharma, one word, 20, Instagram, Twitter. I don't know if that, can't find me on Facebook anymore. But
I think that's for the, you know.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say
that's
it.
For that's for my grandma and grandpa. So.
Well, guys, things are heating up in the ladies' games, as you can see, moving thick and fast to round 3. Siobhan, is there anything on the screen that you see that kind of opens your eye? Any juicy matchups?
I'm looking forward to Essex and Cardiff. Cardiff just had a really good win over Manchester in the opening weekend. I think that's a really even match. I think it'll be interesting to see who comes out on top. And then I am really looking forward to Leicester versus London.
Oh, yeah.
I know that's a big matchup in the men's, but I think also in the women's, that could be one that, you know, Leicester might push London, and I'm really excited. Ashley Arlen, who was Harris when she was in the league before, 2018 league MVP, she's back playing for Leicester, so I'm looking forward to watching her play too. Former teammate of mine, so it's nice to have her back in the league.
And on the men's side, I'm really looking forward to seeing my Newcastle Eagles host the London Lions, who we just saw here tonight. And then 2 days later, they make their furthest road trip of the year, heading down to Plymouth. Always a banana peel, so some great action to look forward to. And all games can be seen on the BBL YouTube channel. And you can also catch live action every Friday night on Sky Sports. So just be sure to make sure that you guys subscribe so you can get notified of all BBL action and all of your BBL shows. The show is also available for you to listen as a podcast on your favorite streaming platform. So get out there, support us. You can catch us every fortnight. So 2 weeks time, you can catch us on the BBL YouTube. So make sure you guys subscribe so you guys can get notified on not only BBL action, but the next BBL show is rolling out. So we will catch you different location, but same time here on the show.
The show.
Show.